lot of times whenever you made the decision to start house shopping, you may jump the gun, get a little bit too excited, and start the home search process without getting your pre-approval. So what is a pre-approval exactly? How do you get one, and what do you do with it? So all these questions and more coming right up. Hey everyone, Andrew here with the Lake Team in Houston, Texas. Welcome back to another video that we have for you today. If you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. And we do our best real estate content that we can put out to you guys, most educational videos that we can do for you. With every week, we release new videos. So if you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll be the first to get notified of videos that we release every single week. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic of what is a pre-approval, why it's important, and how do you get one. All right, so a pre-approval is a piece of paper that you're going to get from your lender or whatever mortgage provider that you choose, your bank, some local lenders or whatnot. But that piece of paper is going to tell you how much you're pre-approved for on a house. So if you're pre-approved for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, or whatever the case is, that piece of paper is going to tell you how much you can actually afford. So you don't want to waste your time looking at property that you don't know that you can afford, or you may think that you can't afford a house that you actually can afford. So it's best to go ahead and get that pre-approval process started as soon as you make the decision to go ahead and start looking for property. Once you get one, or how you get one actually, is you're going to apply, you're going to submit an application to a mortgage lender. And if you haven't visited our website, go ahead and visit our website now. I'll leave the link in the description of the video on YouTube. But it's on our homepage. You can click on get pre-approved. It'll take you directly to a mortgage lender that I work with directly here in Houston, Texas. And it's pretty self-explanatory. The process is pretty easy. You just go in there, fill out they ask you some questions on the application. It should take you about 5 minutes to do. And then from there, the mortgage company will reach out to you, and then you'll have to gather some documents like your W-2s, some tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, things like that. Then you'll be fully pre-approved at that point once they review all of those statements, and then you'll be able to know exactly what you can afford, what you can't afford, and where you're comfortable with, what your threshold is. So that covers how you get one. Now you want to know your price range that you can afford and that you're comfortable with. We just talked on that for a second ago. You don't want to look at houses that are $400,000. You can only get approved for $320,000. We're not in that kind of market today. You can't lowball people like that. So it's imperative that you do go ahead and get that pre-approval, as you know exactly where you're going to be, where your threshold is. So let's say, for example, you're pre-approved up to $400,000. That doesn't necessarily mean you need to spend $400,000 on a house. You know, it all boils down to what you're comfortable with on your monthly payment. So if you're comfortable with $3,000 a month, or $4,000, $5,000, or $2,000 a month, whatever it is, each person is unique in their own way, and so are you. So you just kind of need to sit down and figure out where your finances are and see what you're comfortable with. So like, again, just because you get pre-approved up to $400 doesn't necessarily mean you need to go ahead and spend that amount, for example. The lender will also explain to you the different types of loans that are out there. I mean, there's literally dozens of them, right? The most common ones that you're going to see are conventional loans, FHA loans, VA loans. Every now and then in the rural areas, part of Houston, you'll get USDA loans. So basically like some acreage or something. The lender will sit down and talk with you about what loans are best for you. So let's say the FHA has mortgage insurance, for example, that you have to pay mortgage insurance premium every month for 10 years, regardless of the amount of equity that you have in the house or how much money you put down. Versus conventional, if you don't put 20% down, you will have mortgage insurance to pay, but once you reach that threshold of 20% equity into the house, or from loan to value, then that mortgage insurance will get removed. Unlike FHA, it takes 10 years. Things change, so if you're seeing this video at whatever time frame, things may change. Everything's changing all the time, but as of right now, it's for FHA, it's 10 years. But anyways, the lender will sit down, discuss with you the best route to go in their opinion, and you just kind of just follow or heed the advice of your lender. They're the professionals. I'm not the professional. I'm a realtor. The lenders are the professionals, so we always try to heed to their advice as best as we can. And one thing, once you do find that house, it's imperative that you already have that pre-approval too. So you can't submit an offer without a pre-approval. And if you do, the sellers are taking a chance, or the seller's agent just doesn't really know what they're doing. But they have no way of knowing that you can afford this house. Selling your house and someone says, I want to buy it. How do you know that that person is capable or financially capable of purchasing your property. So that's one of the things that, you know, it's best to have that firepower already ready to go. That way when you do find that house, especially in today's market, it is super competitive, right? There's offers flying all over the place, multiple offer situations in nearly every house right now. So it's imperative that you have that firepower ready to go. If you go look at the property that you like and you want to submit an offer on it, it's all you got to do is submit the offer. You don't have to go, you know, a week or a few days trying to get your pre-approval, and then by the time you get your pre-approval, it's the property's already taken. Someone already took it from underneath you. So you don't want that to happen to you. Trust me, it is the most discouraging and disappointing thing ever for our clients that don't want to get their pre-approval until they find that house that they actually love. Sometimes it takes a few deals to lose before they actually listen, but please, if you're watching this video, before you go house shopping, get your pre-approval. Again, you can go to my website, click on some of the links that I have on the homepage where it says get pre-approved. It'll take you about 5 minutes to get your application done, and then someone from that mortgage company will reach out to you. What happens if you can't get pre-approved? So everyone is different, right? It may be something as simple as going and getting a credit card to boost your credit scores up after about a few months, or you may need some extensive credit repair. Everybody's different, and the lender will tell you your next course of action if you don't get pre-approved, and they'll give you a reason why you didn't get pre-approved. So there's really no one answer to this question. You know, what do you do if you can't get approved? So just, again, heed the advice of the lender, and you know, they'll tell you the best course of action, whether they're going to refer you out to a credit repair person, or just it may be as simple as just saving up a few extra bucks to put down as a down payment so you can qualify for what you want to qualify for. It may be something as simple as opening up a credit card and just spending some money on it, paying it off, and then in a few months your credit has jumped up. Who knows? Everybody's unique, again, in their own way. Everyone's unique, so it really just kind of depends on each individual case. It's case-by-case basis. All right, well, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If I missed anything, please point it out. I'll be able to hopefully make a quick edit to this video or add it to the next video that I make. We have tons of videos that we're making every week. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll leave the info in the description below. You can reach us out directly on our website. Again, my website will be in the description. If you have a topic you'd like me to make a video on, let us know. We can do it. We'll do our best to get that knocked out. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you'll be the first to notified whenever we release new videos every week. And that just about wraps it up for today. So I'm Andrew with the Lake Team down here in Houston, Texas, and we'll see you next time, friends.